So starting the test drive in the Malibu LS here, I really miss when we had the more, I guess, premier trims of the Malibu. I had a Malibu Premier and I love that car. And this here, even though it's an LS, it's got a few features, having a wireless CarPlay and things of that nature, but it's missing so much for the sticker price, I feel, of $27,495. Now, I reviewed a new, what was it, a 2025 Camry Hybrid in the LE trim level, and I just felt like at $29,999 for that sticker price, it had a lot going for it. And this one's what, $2,500 cheaper, but I just feel like there were so many corners cut here. I really wish that they would make a hybrid powertrain for this like they did in like the 17-18 model year, because that could really compete. Let's give it a pull here. So the merging power is there. Again, it's a 1.5 turbo 4. I just think if they could get it like Toyota, you'd have a quicker car that's much more fuel efficient in a hybrid. But that's just me. We're not able to change drive modes here. We're not really able to do much. One thing I will say is the Malibu can compete with the Camry, Sonata, and Accord when it comes to ride quality, just in my opinion. And that's because when these first came out in 2016, they were stomping the competition, in my opinion, again, in terms of just how well these rode. I can get in a 2016, 2017 Accord and be like, eh, it's kind of rocky, but when I got in a 16 Malibu, I was thinking, wow, this thing can float down the road, it really can. Sound acoustics have always been good, which they still are here. And again, this car basically hasn't been touched in half a decade. And 36 miles per gallon in a turbocharged 4-cylinder, still not bad. Now, compared to, again, the Sonata, the Accord, the Camry, not really a fair fight with the Malibu, because this is considered more of a commercial vehicle. People use these for fleets and things of that nature. That's why these are still being made, I think. So it's not really fair to compare this to, you know, the Japanese automakers, the Korean automakers that actually take pride in making a sedan, whereas the Americans are basically just giving it up. But I think it's still a decent car, and it always has been. I feel like in 2016, especially coming out of the 15 Malibu, they really knocked it out of the park in terms of the design and making it a car that wasn't ugly. A lot of people, me especially, fell in love with the new Malibu because it felt luxurious. It felt like it was worth the money. You had your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, safety suite at that time, where you had the lane keeping system, the forward collision alert. But just comparing them to, I mean, basically Hyundai's redone the Sonata 2 or 3 times. Toyota's done the Camry a time or 2. It's hard to really compete when you have such a dated design like we have here. We've had a few updates, like adding the wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, adding the lane keeping system standard, the forward collision alert standard. But for the most part, it's just, it lacks in so many areas where I feel like GM could really make this car shine, but people just aren't buying sedans like they used to, unless they are worried about fuel economy and things of that nature. And, you know, the Camry and the Accord are still top dog when it comes to that. But you can get this one a little cheaper if you don't really care about a lot of the new stuff, or if it actually just bothers you, like having adaptive cruise control, a lane centering system. If you don't like that anyway, this will be perfect for you because you have your standard cruise. If you even use that, and you can turn the lane keeping system off and keep it off. But I want to give one more thank you to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this Malibu LS today. I'll leave a link below in the description. And if you're looking to get a car like this, or really any sedan in your area, you want to make sure you're getting the best possible price on it, click on that link down below. It takes a minute to fill out the information, and then I'll make sure the dealers in your area are fighting to get you that best price on a new Malibu, a truck, whatever. But closing remarks on this car, it's still a decent car. I feel like the reliability is still good, especially here at Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro. They offer a lifetime powertrain warranty, so if you're worried about the Turbo 4 engine or the CVT crapping out on you, you have that coverage there as long as you just keep up with the maintenance like you're supposed to. And it really isn't that difficult with this lifetime warranty. You don't have to jump through hoops and things of that nature. But for the money, still a decent car. There just may be better options out there for you if you care about, staying up to date. But with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2025 Chevrolet Malibu in the LS trim level.